Hi guys, Marcus here, and in this video we're talking about how much do Chinese drama stars actually get paid, and why it's not what it used to be. Have you ever wondered what your favorite Chinese drama stars actually make? Well, the answer might surprise you, especially when their paychecks aren't what they used to be. Today we dive into the money, the myths, and the new rules behind the Chinese entertainment industry. It was the golden era, Chinese drama star salaries at their peak. From around 2015 to 2018, Chinese dramas were booming, and A-list stars were cashing in hard. It wasn't uncommon for a single actor to earn 50 to 100 million RMB, that's up to 15 million USD for one drama. According to this article by World Journal, Sun Li, who shot to fame with 2012's Empresses in the Palace, earned 60 million RMB, approximately 8 million USD, for her role in 2016's Nothing Gold Can Stay. Zhao Liying commanded around 80 million RMB, approximately 11 million USD, for 2017's Princess Agents. Zhou Xun, regarded as a top-tier film actress at the time, received 95 million RMB, approximately 13 million USD, for her much-discussed drama, Rui's Royal Love in the Palace. And this one surprised me quite a bit. Zhou Dongyu, the award-winning post-90s actress who doesn't do many dramas, took home a staggering 100 million RMB, approximately 14 million USD, for 2019's Behind the Scenes. And those are just some examples of the ladies. On the male side, Hu Ge, Chen Kun, and Yang Yang all ranked in the top 3 with salaries exceeding 100 million RMB. In another article published by Sohu Entertainment in April 2018, they shared this table. From left to right is position, name, film salary, and drama salary. The table is topped by Jackie Chan and Chow Yun-fat, no surprise there. On the far right here it says they don't even do dramas. The first drama guy here is Chen Kun, who commands 100 million. Then down here there's a bunch of others in the 100 million club. Yang Mi, Chris Fu, remember him? Li Yifeng, another bright young star that's gone down. Yang Yang, Jing Boran, Fan Bingbing, more on her later. Zhao Liying and Lu Han. These figures weren't just jaw-dropping, they were, as it turned out, unsustainable. In some productions, one actor's salary would eat up more than half the entire budget. And when you consider that most dramas at the time ran for 40 to 60 episodes, the cost was astronomical. So why did it all change? By the late 2010s, the Chinese drama industry was reaching a breaking point. While stars were earning tens of millions of RMB per project, public criticism grew louder. People were asking, why are actors making more than doctors, scientists, and teachers, and often for mediocre performances in formulaic shows? But the real tipping point came in 2018, when Bingbing-gate went down. Before the incident, Fan Bingbing was one of the highest paid and most sought after actresses, not just in China, but the world. She was a global fashion icon and an ever-present at international film festivals and fashion shows. In May of 2018, CCTV anchor Cui Yongyuan leaked on social media a set of yin-yang contracts, which essentially are double contracts for the same project. The accusation was that Fan Bingbing signed the double contract for the movie Cell Phone 2. One contract presented her pay as 10 million RMB, approximately 1.5 million USD, while another, to be used internally between her and the production company, presented her pay as 50 million RMB, about 7 million USD. In total, she would receive 60 million but only be taxed on 10. Fan Bingbing issued a statement to deny any wrongdoing and then disappeared from the public eye for months. The internet exploded with speculation. When she eventually reappeared, she apologized for her wrongdoing, and Chinese authorities fined her more than 120 million USD. She has managed somewhat of a return to the public eye, but her career has never been the same. The whole thing triggered a wave of reforms. The Chinese government stepped in hard, not just to go after her, but to overhaul the entire industry. According to this report by Xinhua News Agency, since October 2018, entertainment industry taxpayers had, quote, conducted self-inspections, unquote. By the end of 2018, about 1.6 billion USD in taxes had been declared, with almost 99% of it already paid into the treasury. The National Radio and Television Administration, NRTA, also known as the Review or Censorship Board, introduced new rules. Actors' salaries must not exceed 40% of the total production budget, and lead actors must not receive more than 70% of the total cast salary pool. Any excess compensation would be considered a violation of tax and budget norms. Streaming giants like Tencent, Youku, and iQIYI followed suit. They released a joint statement with 6 top production companies vowing to, quote, boycott sky-high actor fees, unquote. The goal, as they put it, was to restore fairness, reduce wasteful spending, and redirect funding to writing, directing, and production quality. After the crackdown, we saw a sharp drop in celebrity salaries. Dramas that used to pay stars 80 to 100 million RMB started offering half or less. Some actors had to renegotiate contracts or pull out of shows entirely. But the impact wasn't just financial. The controversy shook public trust, exposed deep flaws in contract reporting, and sparked debates over celebrity culture and economic inequality. So how much do the stars make now? Before we get into that, it needs to be mentioned that while the aforementioned celebrity salaries were published by long-standing entertainment news sites with their own sources, celebrity salaries are generally not officially revealed. They are calculated estimates based on industry reports. Data platforms like New Drama Observer and N-Data periodically publish salary analyses based on production budgets and insider leaks. Some studios disclose budgets in annual reports. For example, Huaci Media's 2023 filing showed 60% of drama budgets went to production costs, with top actors taking 30% of that. With that being said, I took a deep dive with AI, and here's what I could find. Following the 2018 salary cap regulations, the Chinese entertainment industry witnessed a significant shift in actor compensation. While the days of exorbitant salaries have waned, top-tier actors and actresses continue to command impressive fees, albeit with regulated limits. At the top of the pyramid, you have your S-tier dramas. They are essentially dramas that have exceptionally high production quality, substantial budgets, and massive amounts of marketing. Some examples include the Joy of Life series and the Lost You Forever series. Being top billed in an S-tier drama will usually fetch the star between 30 to 40 million RMB, approximately 4 to 5.5 million USD, depending on how many episodes. These are your Xiao Zhan, Crystal Liu, Yang Yang, Zhao Liying, Zhang Ruoyun, Yang Zi, Li Xian, and Dilraba, to name a few. For this tier, there is a salary cap of 50 million RMB, approximately 7 million USD. But that's just salary. It does not include other income streams like equity and production shares. Stars also have other streams of income like variety shows, guest appearances, and the biggest one of all, brand endorsements, which I will get to later. A notch below that, starring in an A-tier drama, will fetch between 12 to 25 million RMB, approximately 2 to 3.5 million USD. And another notch below that, starring in a B-tier drama, will fetch between 5 to 10 million RMB, around 700,000 to 1.4 million USD. These are normally your rising star type of actor. So what about those brand endorsements, variety shows, and live streams? Brand endorsements are the real goldmine for Chinese celebrities, often being more lucrative than acting. Take someone like Xiao Zhan, for example. Although regulations cap his per drama income at 50 million RMB, he reportedly held over 30 endorsement deals in 2023 alone, including global names like Gucci, Zenith, and Tod's. Endorsement fees for a top-tier celebrity is 5 to 15 million RMB for a single-year contract. Luxury brands and long-term partnerships can go even higher. If you add those up, a superstar like Xiao Zhan could be pulling in up to 200 million RMB per year just from endorsements. Zhao Lusi is another example. She could command 3 to 8 million RMB per brand deal, and with multiple endorsements at once, that quickly adds up. She is global ambassador for Versace, Bulgari, and Charlotte Tilbury. Here she is doing an event for CT not that long ago. Yang recently celebrated 10 years as ambassador for Guerlain. He made a wish during the celebration.
我的愿望就是希望我和娇兰下一个10年更好。
He wished for 10 more years, and why not? Then there are the variety shows. Top stars can make up to 500,000 RMB per episode. A 10-episode stint will bag them another 5 million RMB easily. These shows also keep stars in the public eye during off-drama seasons and can further boost their endorsement value. Live streaming has become the new revenue king as well. Ever since China's live streaming boom on platforms like Douyin and Taobao Live, mainstream actors have joined the wave. Some stars make millions in one night through product commissions and appearance fees. Then there's brand equity and studio ownership. Some top-tier stars have a piece of their own studios or production companies. For example, Yang Mi with Jaywalk Studio and Wang Yibo with Yuehua Entertainment. This gives them a cut of the drama's profits and additional income from managing other artists. So are these stars still rich? You bet. Even with the days of 100 million plus drama salaries gone, many stars have diversified their revenue streams and now earn through a mix of drama fees, brand endorsements, variety show appearances, live stream commissions, and product company profits. Now, we've talked about the past, the crash, and the workarounds. But what does it all mean for a young rising star? Are they still getting rich? Is it possible to go from unknown to millionaire in a year? It's tougher, but not impossible. Today's entertainment industry in China is stricter, more competitive, and less forgiving than it used to be. Rising stars now face salary caps, tight content regulations, fierce competition with hundreds of idols and actors fighting for limited roles, and heavier scrutiny from fans and the public. One public misstep, you can get blacklisted overnight. Low ratings or a weak performance, it becomes harder to get another lead role. Scandal, brands will drop you instantly. There have been more than a few cases of this in recent years. Production companies and streaming platforms are risk-averse. They look for strong acting skills to satisfy increasingly picky audiences, and clean public image, no scandals and no controversial opinions. They also want high engagement metrics like Weibo followers, trending charts, and fan power, and flexibility in fees. That means rising stars today often have to accept lower pay early on, sometimes as little as a few 100,000 RMB per drama. But if they become a breakout name, that fee can skyrocket over a short period of time. And that's it for this video. What do you guys think? Are these celebs getting overpaid, or are they just getting what they're worth? Let us know in the comment section below. Alright, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you'd like to contribute, consider giving this video a super thanks. It is the heart-shaped button with the $ below this video. Or you can become a channel member by clicking the join button below this video. All funds support the show and keep it going. You can also check out my Patreon page, where for a couple of dollars or more a month, you'll have early access to the videos. You'll have your questions answered, and you can request for a drama review. As always, stay safe, and I wish you clear blue skies, good health, and happiness. Until next time, cheers!